For each home game that the Miami Hurricanes football team plays in, thousands of die-hard Hurricane fans have traditionally simply swiped in their cane cards to gain access to the stadium to watch their team. Now, however, the athletics department is adopting a new policy.
So every Sunday at 12:01 a.m., but the week before each game, we will have students go online and claim a ticket to initiate that they want to come to the game. And then from there, they have the ability to, until 8 a.m. before Friday, claim tickets as long as they're available. Tickets are on a first-come, first-served basis, so they're not available at all times.
Tim Kavanaugh is the Assistant Athletic Director for Ticket Operations for the University of Miami. As the man responsible for the day-to-day oversight of the Hurricane Ticket Office, Kavanaugh says the rationale for the change in policy is about accountability.
So historically, the students would just come to the game unannounced, not provide any information that they're coming to a game, and swipe their cane card. This year, we're just asking students to be a little bit more accountable and claim their ticket ahead of time to provide a ticket just like any other patron. However, that ticket is specifically for the student section, same student entrance at the northwest gate, just allowing athletics, student affairs, student government, Category 5, campus, whatever it may be aware of how many students are planning to come to the game.
Before being shuttled off on a 45-minute bus ride out to Hard Rock Stadium, students are required to register online for their tickets and reserve their seats ahead of time for the game. So far, the feedback has been positive, as the system appears to be just as convenient as it was in the past.
For me, it took me about 15 minutes. I was able to get it on my phone, and it worked out well.
I didn't have a problem with it. Right when it opened, I just went on my computer. It took me like 5 minutes, so I didn't have any problem with it at all.
While the initial implementation of the procedure may have gone as smooth as silk, it is no secret that the bigger the game, the bigger the turnout.
We know for the Forest State game, we're going to have every student wanting to come to that game, so we need to manage that demand versus inventory. And not the last thing we want to do is to have a student come up to a game and not be able to get in because we didn't communicate to them that said, okay, we don't have the inventory to allow every student into the game.
With the Hurricanes' next home game against Florida International University already on the horizon, students will be sure to reserve their seat in the usually raucous student section to cheer on their Canes on September the 22nd. Tickets can be reserved starting the previous Sunday, September 16th. Reporting for UMTV, I'm Evan Siegel.